Alright. Okay. Hello everyone. It's been a while. We're back with some development. I'm just gonna have a play and see where we're at, because I'm not sure what I want to do next. Okay, so if you haven't seen any changes, you can see them now. So I guess we'll just demonstrate. Something's wrong with the trail there. It's not supposed to be that bright. It's a little weird. Also, see, we have had 26 viewers. That's like the most I've had ever, I think. The most you just left immediately, so. Okay. Off camera, I didn't mention this in my latest update post, but also merged all the weapon scripts into one, so they're all up to date now. They all have proper functionality. Well, in comparison, there's still a lot I need to do to the weapon scripts. I was thinking about getting the rock spawning down. I've also planned like manual mining and wood cutting. I think I want to get the actual spawning down first. There's also a little bug, I might need to work on this too. What? Got Roblox releasing a game-breaking update, of course. Completely ruining everything as always. Also thinking about maybe decreasing the size of this map. It might be a bit too big for a starter island. And I also don't want to have like lots of boring walking. I want to avoid that if I can. Also keep in mind that most of the animations and models are just placeholders. They'll be replaced eventually. That still works fine. I also want to change up this dialogue. I'm not really keen on the design right now. I also need to implement use of keyboard keys. Okay, I will try answering questions, but there are a lot. Okay. Waffles. How did I learn Roblox lore? I learned, well, basically just by looking at scripts and messing around, trying to understand how it worked. I don't recommend trying to learn it yourself. Look up as many tutorials as you can. That's the fastest way to learn. But I learned just by myself, I guess, by looking at scripts and trying to understand them and making lots of my own pointless scripts too. And then eventually I'd make projects and then just keep practicing. And eventually I also looked up the wiki just to see what everything does. That's also helpful. Derek, how did I come up with Monster Islands? Can't really remember the exact idea, but I played a game called Zombie Island that my friend made, and basically you just travel to an island and then there are zombies there and you kill them. So that's oh, I was also into Base Wars back then, so I kind of merged those two together into Monster Islands. Scar, why am I doing this all by myself? I'm actually not this time. I'll be doing most of the development, but I will be paying people to make the maps, for instance. Also, someone might be able to make GFX and animations for me. That will be helpful. But yeah, for now it's just me because I'm just starting out development, trying to plan out everything. Or if I could also get like scripting help, that would be cool too. But there's no one's really volunteered yet, and everyone I know that I'd like to help me is kind of busy at the moment, so I can't ask them. When did Monster Island release? The date on the actual place, that's wrong. It was not released in 2009. That's just an old place file I used for the game. I think I published it around 2013, I think. It was just sitting there for a long time, and then until 2015, I think that's when it took off. For the first and only time, really. Right, I'm supposed to be developing, and I'm still not sure what. There's just so much to do, I don't know where to start. I think I might just edit the map a bit. There will be public testing. I have no idea when though. It needs to be I do have a list of all the minimum stuff I need to implement for an early access version, which will be public testing. I'm hoping to release it sometime this year, but I'm not sure. So this is the island at the moment. I think I might reduce this lengthways. At the moment it's a 3000 studs. I might reduce that. Let's 227, 24, 21. Okay, that's 2100 blocks. Yeah, I think that's a good length size. Let's delete some of these blocks. There will be tons of side quests, yes. But you don't really need houses specifically for that. A percentage of damage is blocked, and depending how good your shield is. And if you get hit while blocking, some of your stamina is drained. So your stamina sort of absorbs the damage in a way. You can also block with just a weapon. Don't want to use a shield like a two-handed weapon. You can still block with it. Okay, let's move this. This is gonna be the shield generator, the structure for it. Wanna move this a bit closer. I will try and make it more balanced, yeah. If you mean that's what you mean by less hard, 'cause I do want some things to be challenging in the later game, obviously. Otherwise, it wouldn't really be fun. Okay, let's see how this looks. I want the journey to the generator to be dangerous because you will be running into enemies. I don't want it to be like just right next door. That looks like a good distance, I think. I'll move it a bit more front. Okay. Favorite weapon in this game? Because there really isn't one at the moment. I've only made that test weapons really. But in the original game, that is a good question. I'm not sure. I have put in on hardcore mode idea in the cello. You can check it out in the description. I'll put a link. There might be a hardcore mode because I like the idea of that. Your items or weapons won't get damaged, no. I did think about that, but just doesn't seem like it would enhance the gameplay really. It's just really an annoyance. Okay, let's check this. Yeah, that should be alright. I like that. Okay, we also want the wasp or bee nest, because that will be a big part of the quest. I want to put that somewhere. I want that to be closer there. The idea of well, in the quest you will get to the wasp or bee nest to was part of the quest. A quest. Let's move this a bit. Okay. And we also want the small dinghy. I want to put that a bit closer. Now I'll use that to get to Barrow's Isle. I'm also thinking of putting like a small hut. Like there's some hermit living there and it allows you to use the dinghy. I think that would be pretty cool. I have thought about dodging like that, but I'm not sure how I want to implement that. Okay, I want to put that right in the corner of the map. Out there. Guess the map will be a bit longer than 2100 studs, that's fine. Goblins sort of will be in the game, but if remember the Goblin Graveyard, it'll be just in there. Because remember, this isn't a remake; it's a prequel. So there won't be blocks in Island or Vite Island or anything. Oh, hello Sonic Freak 8, welcome to the stream. This still might be a bit too big. Let's move this around again. Oh, whoops. Okay, yeah. Okay, I think now I can start redesigning the shape of the island. No, it's just this is a prequel of the original game, and it's basically the quest line that I never finished implemented in to a brand new game. So there won't be it's all out RPG basically. So there won't be any of that Reborn Island style anywhere. Yeah, I think this is a good size. Now it is very flat, but I'm going to worry about that later. Okay. Let's work on reshaping this. I've never played Dark Souls for long enough to know how the blocking works, so I don't know. At the moment it's when you block and you get hit, it absorbs some of the damage, and then that damage is absorbed into your stamina. So your stamina drains depending on how much damage you would have gotten dealt. If that makes sense. I thought about using terrain, but a lot of people don't really like that. And it can get a bit ugly, and I would like a consistent design style, if that makes sense. Not sure that I do remember, sorry. I've met a lot of people. Okay, he won't drop Item of Sentiment. I might have an Easter egg for that, but not like as a drop. I'm just trying to get a rough shape. I'm dawdling a bit. Because I don't know how I want the shape to look. I want this edge to be like a cliff to the ocean. I think that'll be cool. I don't understand it was like a joke anyway, so it'll probably just be like an Easter egg, like a hidden item, that's it. Because it isn't canon, it's just a joke item. We'll still want that little cut out moon shape on this side. And this cave... Might move this again. About there. Oh, they got either by I gave it to them, or they got it through a cracker, a Christmas cracker. I would like I put a beach where this little curve will be. That'll be cool. Oh. Pick up. What? Hello everyone. What the? I'm guessing I'm got a shower or something. Someone's currently streaming and they sent me here. Sent you guys here. Prepare to be bored. There's not a lot happening here. Just developing a game very slowly. To everyone who's just joined out of nowhere, I'm working on a new game called Monster Islands. Elements Legend, it's a prequel of a previous project. I'm just trying to get a good map design or basic shape of that. Oops. Okay. So on this little bit, yeah, I like that look. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually really liking this. Yeah, where are these guys coming from? Hello everyone. Oh dear. Wonder if we'll get ads now. Yeah, me too. Usually only like a bit, never even hit 20 viewers. Okay. I want this to be like sort of a straightish line. Or I might make a little cut there too, maybe. Hmm. Ah, that's interesting. Wonder why would anyone give me bots? Having a cut here as well. Also dip. A valley, yeah. I do like valleys, but that might complicate the mob pathfinding AI. So, but I'll give it a shot. And I don't think the map would be quite big enough to make that work, but I can still try it. Like these steep bits could create a valley. We'll see. Oh, but there will be valleys in other maps, definitely. Just might not work well in this one. Okay, see what that looks like. Okay, that's not bad, but I would like... I want this to be like... how do you explain it? Yeah, let's try and make this cut a bit deeper, actually. It shouldn't be private. I have no idea even to set that. Interesting. Fly. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Okay, that's weird. Not sure to understand the point of botting random streamers. Okay. It's a very nice shape there, actually. Oh no, definitely not. This is only the first island. There'll be 4 major islands and tons of other maps. The major islands have all the shops and bank and all that. And all the crafting tables and all that. I think I want to make this a bit wider here. Yeah. Ah, yeah, there will be a snow island, yeah. What did I call? Valathor Island, that's right. And thinking of making this part of full cut. No, I'll leave that for now. Now over here, I don't want this whole space of nothingness here, so I might add a little cut here too. Unless I put something here. Well, because I know how to make a Roblox game. There will be events, but okay, there might be events. I won't be releasing any during development, like as the storyline is being worked on, because that will just delay the end of the game. It's a bit too early to like think about adding lakes and stuff like that. I just want to get the basic shape I want. Maybe I could put the beach here. That might work. So it would be cool to like put like enemy crabs or something here. That'll be funny. Yeah, I think I'll put the beach in this area here. Also might want to edit the path here. Be a bit more central. You mean like Jack and Daxter? When you fall in the water and that big fish comes and swallows you. That'll be interesting. Yes, it's Roblox. Okay, I think that's a little better. Yeah. This is the path that players will take when up to getting the air staff. So we want this to be a bit of a trek. And you fight enemies along the way. So it's not like just like a boring walk. And maybe I'll put like little structures or something. Little points of interest. No, no gods. It will be in the game. Yeah, still for the bees or wasps. So in your very first quest, you will be venturing out to kill some bees. Thinking we don't want them to walk too far, so around here maybe. Because we also want the city to be a safe place. Mobs can't go in here. We want the nest to be even further away. Because we want the player to look for it, so I might put it back a bit more. Then when you're up to Barra's Isle, where you have to go to that island, you will take another path, which might branch out for this one. Yeah. And it will be a lot less hidden because this isn't a path one usually takes. Yeah, I will be changing the bees to wasps, but for now the model is a bee, so I'll just call them that. Because the bees are the only model I had at the moment. The wasp will be, yeah, that'll be the weakest monster. He might return, like I said, I might do events after the full game is the full game is released. So he might make a comeback, but That's too far in the future to really decide on. Okay. See how far away this is. I mean, this should be alright. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Let's make that branching path maybe around here. Let's make it thinner and maybe a bit more greenish color, so it blends in a bit more. I mainly just want to leave it as a direction for my builder, so he knows that we want this path to be a bit more hidden. This is more like an implied path, if that makes sense. I am making a game on Roblox. That's pretty much it, really. Okay. Right. I also want like some elevation. So we don't want that to be completely flat, that's just boring. But I want the island to be like relatively flat. Like I don't want mountains in here, that's for like different map. Almost there. Obviously we'll be filling in the map with some trees later. And the path will wind around those trees. For now it's fine. Okay. Awesome. So got the first path, then the second path. And the nest won't have a path because no one really goes there, so the ground won't be worn down to create a path. Yeah, this is a prequel, so Mal will make an appearance, but he won't be like a boss or anything. There will be a new final boss villain yet. Now I could put a mine here, that might be good. I don't want all this dead space here, so I could put another beach here too. Yeah, I like the idea of putting a mine here actually. So I'll mark this down for mine first. So, the Christmas event, definitely. That was the most fun to make, especially like the second one. Actually, I enjoyed both equally. Okay, so big mill. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'll do from the outside. A mine here. Hmm. Okay, let's move this a bit out way. Yep, that's good. I'll put on maybe another mine, maybe a small one on the other side. Down there. Now I might change my mind anyway, but I actually just want to put something here. I also don't want too many trees. I might have like a patch of forest in the middle somewhere. But maybe a lot of it could be just more like a woodland area. What other island bosses? If you mean the ones from the original game, remember this isn't a remake, so they won't be in this game. Okay, I'm gonna try and make a cut here as well, see what that looks like. Yeah, like that. Okay. Now I should have. I might move this structure a bit again. Move this a bit more in the corner. Yeah. Let's move this big circle. Yeah. Um, yeah, that's good. Might put like little points of interest around here too. So again, we want to minimize all the dead space. Let's put a bigger mine here actually. It's more far out. Yeah, that's cool. Now in the middle of the map, oh, there won't be any PvP on Wiltack Island at least. If I am going to add in PvP, I'll put in a PvP specific island where you have to arrange duels, so you can't just randomly attack anyone. So it'll be a dueling island, basically. The first time it took off, yes, it went on the front page. That was like in 2015, I think. And then it just never went there ever again. Actually, I think I might nest a bit more central, putting everything in the corners, really. Yeah, let's put it there. Yeah, that should be good. Now move the mine a bit more central to this little corner bit here. Cool. Because it's just a placeholder. It's just something for me to know where I want to put the nest when I actually implement it. So it's just a marker, basically. Now, why I want sparse trees when I want dense trees, I should mark those down too. Okay. Let's move these out of the way. Okay. So I want basically when you go out, it's just mostly grass and little small hills. But when you get more to the center, that's where all the trees will be. Maybe around here I'll put trees here. I want lots of trees in this area too. I can see all the island names in the Trello. It's linked in the description. Basically, there's Real Tack, which is here. Then there's Saradan, which is the desert island. Joracrag is the third one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I named that. And then the fourth one is Valathor. Right. So I want dense trees around this, near the center and near here. Yeah, and then a small woodland area when it's more towards the city. Maybe we could make the whole thing a bit more sparse too. Well, let's move some trees here. Oh, so the trees are placeholders also. So we'll be making a custom model eventually. Okay, so we want sparseness here. And when it goes into more dangerous areas, we want it to be more dense. So I want the nest to be surrounded by trees. That's a bit harder to find. Let's turn up the fog to what it will be in game. Yeah. When I finish the actual build, no. But when everything else is done, yeah. I have made a list of all the things that I want to be completed before I release the test or early access version, which is again it's on the Trello. Now let's have a mess around. have been given a suggestion to have proximity spawning, so enemies always spawn out of sight. But that will mean I have to increase the fog level, which I'm not too keen on. Now let's make this a bit more bluish. Yeah, that's better. Okay, let's worry about fog later, it's not important. Okay, I think I'll finish up now for the island map. I want to work on something else. I think I should work on the ores, or I can continue fleshing out the mob AI. Yeah, let's work on the mine or the rock spawning. I will need to load up previous version of MI. Right. Yes it is. Everything is pretty much a placeholder right now. So I need to focus on how things work instead of how they look. That comes later. Right. Need script. Okay, so this is the bit of code that I want. Copy. Right. So I already got it here, that's cool. Good. Let's see. Okay, so I've already got code here, I'm just not using it. Okay. Right, got that. Let's see how the structure is for the original game. Okay, cool. So, might have a copy of this actually. Yeah, rocks. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. So let's move these. Let's move these here for starters. So we can test them. Right. We want the same script here. And we've got capacity here. This is how many ores you get from one rock, and it's random. Just make sure this is correct. It looks correct. And we also want to add like little spawn locations so like them all being fixed. This is the Roblox Studio. Okay, I might add a new folder in. There's one set of location. And the idea is when you mine a rock completely, in like a minute or so, it will respawn in a different location. So let's add 5 to start with. We need a start amount of rocks, so let's say 2. And these will bounce around the place. We also need some sort of communication between this function and the rock itself. Okay, so the whole package. Yep, because that data. And that gets the script, the interaction script. Capacity, this is it. In case we don't actually need to put it in there ourselves. Yep, that's correct. Okay, this is the interaction bit, that's good. Okay, so we want this to bounce around first. Once it's find a node. Okay, so when a node gets chosen, it gets moved into a new folder, so ores don't spawn on top of each other. Okay, so yeah, let's move the actual ore first. Hello, welcome to the stream. Just developing a new game, Monster Island Elemental Legend. There will be rocks have a chance to drop gems, which you can use to upgrade and create amulets and all that. I don't need to actually. Okay, let's move this. Because it's been chosen. And then the interact node with the same. Right, and I might add a bindable. Let's do that. Yeah, this would just be in a different place. Because the OR script can do the rest pretty much. Some bosses will drop weapons here. So first, let's move this back into the vacant. Okay, so after it gets set, so it doesn't get set to the same place in a row. Yeah, so it's trade off there. And then it moves to ore. Perfect. Okay, and what we also need to do is make the ore decrease in size as it gets mined. Well, you don't need to do that here. Um, Now what value are you talking about? There are a lot of values here. Right, let's go to the ores script. Ores module. Yes, I'm making a new Monster Islands game. It's a prequel. And I'm developing it right now. Okay, Yes, we want mine. Okay, let's add different layers to the rock first. Now we'll want to change this here. Let's a normal part. That will be the center of the object, of the rock. Yep, and so primary part. Very nice. Okay, now these. One sparks in each, actually. That's good. Now let's add 3 layers first. That might be enough, not sure. Well, there will be item rarity, which is will be represented by the color or the name of the item or weapon. A lot like Terraria, if you've played that. But it's just like a colored text, doesn't really mean anything. But it will represent how rare the item you have is, so I guess it's not that useless. Right, for now let's make the whole thing solid ore, just to make things easier. We've got 3 layers. We want them to get smaller each time. This is like the biggest one. What color is tin? These to hit the ground. Let's make this a little smaller. Yeah. Right, so let's make these other 2 invisible. And as they decrease, we'll switch up the particle effects as well. And it should shake actually. I'll see if I can pull that off. Okay, let's just do a test. Okay, the magic should be happening with the hit. Yep, it's good, it's good. Okay, so here's how it should be happening. there should be a max capacity just so the script knows which ore to display. Or maybe not, I think it should depend on the maximum possible type. Yeah, so here's capacitors to that too. Okay, here we go, this is what we want. Yeah, so you want smaller rocks to spawn sometimes. I think that would be cool. Type 2, that should be it. Okay, this should actually set which ore. Let's worry about that actually. Yeah, let's just get something working first. Okay. Okay, let's see if this will get results. Let's say the new capacity is 6 over 3. So, because there are 3 different sizes, that gives the same result. So if we get a second ore, okay, that goes down. Right. Let's try sealing it instead. If that makes it change the first line, let's change that again actually. Um, okay, I like that better, yeah. Okay, um, that's 7 times 3. That's correct. Yeah, I like that. Okay, cool. Right, now we want it. Um, update. Okay, Very much like an adventure RPG. Right, and okay, cool. Yeah, I usually aim for 3 hours for streams, but I might cut it short if I've feel I have other things to do. Um, okay, I think we can apply this to here now too. Yeah, that should be good. And this updates it too. And when it reaches 0, we'll make it invisible altogether. And we should make it move immediately too. Yep. And I'll update the rock, make it visible again. Awesome. That should work. All this works already. I think we can test it out now. Awesome. So we just got the one rock. Let's put in a second one. Okay. Yeah. Mm. No errors this time. Okay, whoops, I kind of messed up the code a bit. These numbers should be reversed. There we go, okay. Zoom out, see what happens. Okay, so where they go? Hmm. Ah, I see. I need to update this script as well. Okay. There, that should be more accurate. There we go. Okay. Okay, there's another break. What's gonna happen this time? Ah, okay. just need to make the character face the right way, obviously. I'll look at decreased in size properly. And decreased again. There's a break. Right, so actually we don't need to do anything. Yep, okay, let's try that again. I'm still working on the mining. I'm testing it right now. Okay. Now, did it move? Yes, it did. Awesome. I'll just wait for it to respawn, see if that works. Yes, it did. There it is. Awesome. Okay, so this is working now. Okay, I might add a new thing to make the player point to the thing he's interacting with. Which will be here. Good. Here. After mining, thinking about fleshing out the bee mob a bit, giving it a bit more animations and functionality. And proper mob spawning too. But I think we already have that really. Okay, so okay, this won't work here. Here we go. Module lock player. Okay, yeah, we do have that. Let's change this. We want him to look. Cool. And reverting player, that should delete it. Yep. Yep. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Nowhere near. I've only just started. Okay, that's a little bugged. That is not the correct position. So odd. Oh, lots of all. Let's try other interaction. See, that's not correct at all. What the heck is going on? I also need to have like a back out option to stop woodcutting or mining. Well, at the time, I couldn't keep working on it because I needed to get a job because it wasn't giving me enough income, so I couldn't survive on it. And you know, I didn't want to live in my parents' house the first of my life just making a game that wouldn't give me anything in return, really, in terms of money, income. And that's when the final update happened, when I was looking for a job. But after that, that's when I got a job with typical games, with typical type, working on Epic mini games. So I still couldn't work on Monster Islands because I had to focus on that now. And now I can afford to cut some time from Epic mini games to work on something new. And I don't want to go back to the old game because one, it's old. A lot of the scripts are just so old and they're hard to work with. And two, I've already wrapped things up with file update, so I don't want to just raise the dead. Why is it like some random? Oh, okay, I see what I'm done. I didn't oopsie. It better not crash on me. Yeah, it's gonna crash, isn't it? Oh wait, no, never mind. It's just because that's fine. Okay. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, this should be proper this time. Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. Now I'm actually facing the thing I'm interacting with. Right. Okay. Yep. Facing the right way. Okay. Gonna leave the mining there for now. Okay, I think next thing I want to do is polish up the bee a little bit, which means I have to open up Blender. I haven't opened this for a long time, so I hope it still works fine. Pre-animations. Okay, where are the other ones? Let's. Okay, here we go. This is the attack one. Now we want. This is good for the arranged attack, but I don't want this bee to throw its stinger. I want them higher level bees to do that, which I'll do later. I want him to bite for the melee attack. This isn't a remake, it's a prequel. So there won't be any recurring islands besides Realtek. Everything else will be brand new. Okay. Let's go 60. I think the same length. Fine. So that's 24 frames. I've got some windows off camera, so you might not see what I'm doing very well. No, we don't want the legs. Wait, yeah, we want the wings to move because they're already animating. So let's start off with a pose. Yeah, there will be stars in you, because that's the whole point of the quest line. Um, if you remember the quest line in the original game, the one that I never finished, that's basically what this game is. It's just a quest line. So hopefully I will finish this time. Can I start opening them now? Go up. So I want like... Let's get in the pose. I want to dash forward. That's almost the effect I want. It's alright, but it's a bit slow at the moment. Let's reduce the frames by 6. Let's exaggerate this a bit more. I want still got up a bit. It's a bit choppy, so let's smooth it out. You can't see what I'm doing at the moment. I'm messing with the graph to make it a bit more smooth. And we're getting there, yeah. I want the dash to be a bit more exaggerated. Oh no, it'll be free to play. Let's actually export this. We can work with this. Okay. Blend animations, import. There we go. Now we want to take the wings off. We don't want it being looped. We'll put keyframe animation. Keyframe names later. Okay, let's upload that. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Let's put it into being here. Forget where I put the animations. Um, here we go. Let's duplicate this. Attack melee. Attack ranged. Now I need this enemy behavior script to recognize this. Attack it. Here we go. It's all primitive at the moment, but we can work on this later. I won't make a donation game pass. You can donate in other ways. I've set up or almost set up a Patreon account. So if you really want to help out, then I might submit that account. Yeah, as I said before, the stars will be a big focus for this game because they'll give you abilities. So a lot like Destiny 2 and how their abilities work, but it'll be in an item. Blast staff. Okay. See how this looks. Okay, that's not bad. Something we can work with. Now we need a death animation. We also need a looped version, so let's want the wings be in a relaxed position. Should move the legs close together. That should be fine. There's the loop Sam. Now I want it to fall backwards at times. So I think I'll copy this animation frame here. I think I'll copy the leg spreading out from here. Okay, we don't want it to twist. Don't want that. Just want him to fall backward. I might have to turn him around if that's the case. Oops. The beat also is a bit above the ground, so okay, let's just see how this one looks. I just want to see how far it is off the ground. Alright. Oh, there you are. Um. Yeah, okay. Okay, still floating a bit. Let's bring him down a bit more. There, yep. Well, it took me up until final update. And I started making it in like 2010, 12, no, yeah, 10, 11-ish. Then it actually got popular around 2015. And I stopped in 2018. Okay. That's pretty much perfect. And we just need the actual dying animation so he isn't just snapping to the floor. I mean, I guess we can actually add the actual dying animation in later, because it is fine, really. So it's I can work with it. Let's let's add multiple bees. What is that for? Go away. So I don't want to have countless copies of this same script. I only want one. Oh, but for now, I'll just copy paste this a bit outside. At the moment, yes, but I will be hiring builders and animators. I would like to get a scripter in, but those are hard to find good ones. Also, yeah, update the AI because right now, if you go too far from the spawn point, the mob gets a force and just walks right back to the spawn point. So sniping is impossible, so I need to update that. So I really like how you can see the damage splat with ranged weapons from far away. Nice effect. Really makes the hit satisfying. I also need level up effects. I was going to do that before the stream, but I didn't get the effect that I wanted. I might give that another shot before the stream ends. What do you mean by animals? It's still called Monster Island, so... If you remember from the original game, there was going to be a dragon, and there will be a dragon boss in this game. There is actually critical hits in swords and bows. I just haven't made a visual thing for it. It does happen, you just can't see it yet. But if you see me hitting a really big number, then that was a critical hit. Like that sword just then, I hit a 24. That was a critical. See if we can hit it with a bow. $18 might have been a critical. But it's a bit reduced because B has some defense. Yeah, I can't seem to be hitting a critical. I might need to fix the script. Yeah, I can do that's a bit big though. I might like put in like a little sound effect when you hit a critical. And like an attack exclamation point, that might be good. A slightly bigger damage text. There are many ways I can do it. Yeah, I can't seem to get it. Oh, I am getting, I'm just not noticing it. Okay, there's a problem. I need to increase the range of the damage. Yes, Dallas, yes. This game takes place before any of the invasions happen. Oh, I think I'm gonna actually leave the stream here, guys. I'm getting quite angry, so thanks for watching. Thanks for the bot stream, that was weird. It was nice to get 2k views, even if they were bots. Yeah, so I'll continue working on the level up. I think I'll do that either today or tomorrow or on the weekend. Yeah. So yeah, thanks guys, thanks for coming. I will see you next week, hopefully.